video, I wanted to do a little something different. Oftentimes we just rattle off the specs of what we did and kind of just walk through the list. You can see as the kind of the B-roll of this video rolls, see the conversion, see the interior, see the accessories. It's a pretty typical, well, it's not typical from a style perspective. This customer was awesome to work with and had some great input and some great vision. And we love that. But the mechanical thing is pretty consistent for us, and that's what I wanted to talk about, is why we do what we do. Scouts came with a couple different drivetrains, all of which were pretty old school. Great engines for their time period. But the story of this Scout is pretty typical to why we do what we do, and it was in a state of disrepair, but it had been attempted to be fixed and made more reliable by a bunch of different shops. So by the time that we got it, it was not even drivable. I think the customer was able to get it started after a lot of work and was able to take it around the block, and that was the extent of his use. And why own a Scout if that's all it can do? It's not what they were built to do. So there's a couple pathways. You can go down the road of restoring and rebuilding all the original stuff, and that's cool. We love that. But it's gonna leak oil. It's not gonna get great gas mileage. Yeah, some people will argue like, oh, I can get 17, 18 miles per gallon out of my 345. That is atypical. I've had dozens and dozens of Scouts that I've driven quite a bit, and man, I usually get 10 to 11 miles per gallon, and I think any Scout owners out there can agree with that's the rule, not the exception. And I talk to other customers who say like, man, like I'm afraid to let my wife take it out because it just isn't reliable. And again, you can make those original engines super reliable. I'm not debating that. But they're also hard to find people to work on them. And so the pathway that we've gone down has been to take just enough modern technology and all the things that have been gained in the automotive world over the past 50 years and integrate those things into this platform. And so that what that gives you is, this 4.8 liter has 300 horsepower. On a bad day, it'll get 17 miles per gallon. On a good day, 21, depending on how you drive. And lightweight, you save a few hundred pounds. Any shop in the world can work on this engine. There's literally, I was looking at some numbers, just in Chevy trucks, starting in 1999, there was about 600,000 of these LS engines made every year, and that's not including passenger cars. So there's just been literally millions of these engines made, so they're easy to find parts for, easy to find people that know how to work on them. And there's just a lot of efficiencies downstream with the modern transmissions. This has a 6-speed automatic, which just really helps put the power to the ground and allows you to travel at speeds of 75, 80 miles an hour. And we go through all the suspension, brakes, steering, all that kind of stuff to make them handle and drive well. So as you're considering pathways to get out and enjoy your Scout, because that's what they were made to do. They weren't made to sit in your driveway or sit in your showroom. They were meant to drive and get people to places. And today, getting to those places in a Scout is just really, really special. It becomes a part of the experience. Also the community. There's so many cool things about owning a Scout. That's for a different video. But this pathway is a great pathway, an LS drivability conversion through us or just a good reputable shop. Man, work with reputable shops that know Scouts. I see and talk to dozens of people frequently that take their scouts to people that don't really know what they're doing and have all these weird things that they want to do. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. We love doing these videos, and more than the videos, we actually love building trucks. But we couldn't do it without awesome customers and people that support what we're doing. So let's keep the dream alive, keep driving scouts, keep exploring, keep adventuring with family and friends. And until next time, thanks for watching the video. Share it with a friend. Sorry to rant and philosophize today, but we'll see you next time.